Welcome everyone, I'm Jason Peacock. This is my weekly gaming vlog. Let's start off by talking about the most exciting gaming news of the week. For me, that has to be Portal Games 2017 release schedule. There's a new 51st State expansion, a new deck similar to Winter and New Era. You pick one to mix in. Anything coming out for this game I'm excited about. I play with my wife all the time. Cry Havoc already announced an expansion. New skills and new buildings as far as I know. I twittered over at Grant Rodiak, the designer, and he said there's no new terrain combat cards on this one. There's no new faction or anything like that, but any new variety for this game that already has tons of variety is always good. A new game I haven't heard of called Alien Artifacts. This is a card game. I don't know anything about it, but Portal is doing it, so I'm excited. Also, an Undead expansion for Stronghold games. Yes, please. I love Stronghold. It's one of my favorite games. I know there was an Undead for the first edition. I really don't know much about this. I just kind of want to be surprised when it comes out. So, Portal Games 2017 release dates. Just click on the link and it'll bring you right over to the press release. So, games I've played this week. Start off, I introduced my wife to Arcane Academy that I have played a few times already. I played it a few times just with my 7-year-old Hayden, and I played it a couple times with my game group. My wife liked it very much. She has left town for a couple weeks, but she's excited to play it again when she gets back. Imperial Assault Skirmish Mode. My son had asked to play this 2 nights in a row. I happily obliged him. We already had our armies made up, so we played 2 different skirmish maps. It's such a pure skirmish experience. I know there's some hate for this game online, and the criticism is that you're pretty much just moving your pieces and rolling dice, and there's no strategy and no tactics. I would disagree with that. You're very maneuverable on the board, like it's easy to move around corners between guys and stuff like that. But the game is really about how you use their abilities and your command cards. Similar to Summoner Wars, you're just moving around on a grid, and the abilities of the guys in the right positions is what gets you tactical dominance. Same with Imperial Assault. So I say hogwash to those criticizers. Next on the list is Royals, the next Dice Tower Essentials game. Man, Tom keeps knocking it out of the park with these. I never played Speechless. It just doesn't really seem like my kind of game. Although I'm tempted just because of the other 3 that I'm so excited about. I mean, Sheriff of Nottingham is awesome. People that I played that game with that aren't gamers always ask to play Sheriff of Nottingham. Well, let's play that Sheriff game again. It's such an accessible, easy to play, fun game. Onitama, I even played that a couple times this week with my son. As a chess lover, Onitama is great. It's such a magnificent little 2-player game that plays in like 15 minutes to half an hour. I had one epic game that actually lasted 45 minutes and it was awesome. But Royals, I tell you, I've just played it the one time. I played with my 7-year-old son. He got it no problem. I can't wait to play this game more. My wife is going to love it. Just, Tom knows what he's doing with these Dice Tower Essentials. I'll tell you that much. Royals, 2 big thumbs up. Codex, I got this to the table finally. I played with my wife. She was meh on the whole thing, but she needs another player to really grasp the concept. I'm excited to open this game up and get to know it a bit more, but I've kind of got that dueling card background, so it came easy to me. So the next time I play with my wife, and she said she definitely wants to play it again, so that's good. But the next time she plays, I'm going to go kind of around to her side of the table and tell her what cards I would pick and why, and I think that might be a good approach to getting her proficient and getting this game. 7 Wonders Duel. That same night I played Codex with my wife. That was my pick. She picked 7 Wonders Duel to play. This game is great. I can see this game being on my shelf for the rest of my life. I'm really excited about the expansion coming out. I'm almost tempted to order it from England where it's already out instead of waiting a couple weeks, but no, I'll just wait. But I'm excited to see this game open up even more with an expansion. And finally, today my brother and his son came over and we played our final campaign in Arcadia Quest with me and my son. It was an epic game. We took the summer off. It's been going on for about 6 months, and it was nice to finally conclude that. We all had a blast, and can't wait for Inferno to come out. On my painting desk this week, still tearing through the others, because I know Conan is showing up soon, and I know I'm going to want to get into getting that game painted right away. So nothing but the others this week, painting wise. Games coming up this week that I hope to play. Well, number 1 on the list, Mechs vs. Minions. Can't wait for that baby to come in. I'm just as excited as everybody else. Feast for Odin. A friend at my game group is bringing this over on Saturday. We're having a gaming marathon over here. He loves this game. I've read nothing but good things about it. I can't wait to sink my teeth into a Feast for Odin. Also this week I'm going to get played the co-op of Descent. My wife and my 2-year-old are gone for 2 weeks. It's just me and Hayden, my 7-year-old. So we are going to give this Descent co-op a try. Now, a lot of people might have the same problem as me. They really like these kind of games. It's just hard to get a regular group together amongst all the other games they might enjoy and just play regularly through the bottomless pit of expansions and campaign content. So I think this co-op thing might be the way to get my money's worth out of a game like Descent, and I'm eagerly anticipating the Imperial Assault one, in which I've got everything released for that game. So when the co-op for that comes out, I'm really going to be able to cut loose on it. And of course, Conan could be in this week. It's been 2.5, 3 years since it was supposed to be delivered. I'm just really excited about that game. I just fell in love with the action point system, where the good guys all can intermix their actions depending on how many of their action points in the form of crystals they want to spend. So they can, one guy can spend, 2 action points, kick a door open, while the thief interrupts. He uses some action points, runs in, picks the lock, and then the barbarian comes in and uses more of his action points and hacks a guy inside the door. It just seems like such a kinetic mechanism. And, beyond the Conan universe, just the mechanics for this game really has me excited. So, that's all I got for you this week. Join me next week for my next vlog. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below. Give me that love button if you can. And please subscribe and share with your friends. Hit me up on Twitter at JaspyLodem and Instagram, JaspyLodem. Thanks everyone.